Okay, so we're going to look at some other use of conditions, and we've used things like if else, if else. Over here we're going to use another decision structure, and that's the ternary operator. And you see that over here on line 22. And the ternary operator works with three parts. You have a condition, then separated with a question mark, what happens if the condition is true, then a colon to separate it, and then what happens if the condition is false. And whether this happens or this happens is going to be assigned over here to the result. Now this is not used a whole lot. There are some older programs where it may be used. I think that in those days it was done mostly for space considerations and to make the code look really nice and compact. And there may have been some performance considerations in those days. Computers were not very fast as they are today. So every little bit of performance that you could squeeze out of it is something that you would definitely use. I've only used it as a function in Excel because you can enter a formula in a single cell in Excel spreadsheets. But you still need to be aware of it, because if you see something like this and you say, what's this do? Then you may not be able to work with the program appropriately. So this is a program that decides how much a contractor is going to charge. They have a minimum of 5 hours. So if you work 1 hour, you still get paid for 5, which in this case would be 250 bucks. If you work 5 hours, you get 250 bucks. If you work 10 hours, you get 500 bucks. And we're going to see that over here. So 1 hour over here, and you get 250. If you work 5 hours, then you get 250. And just for ease of calculation, 10 hours. Now you work 10 hours and you get 500 bucks. So if you look at the code over here, this is the condition, hours less than 5. If that's the case, then this number 5 is assigned 2 hours over here. If it's more, then it's going to take the actual hours and put it back in hours over here. So again, you don't see this a whole lot, but it's still useful to be aware of it.